Later today, Big Island residents are invited to the mayor's town hall in Pahoa. It's the 9th of his series. So what kind of feedback is the mayor receiving so far? Well, he joins us now with more. Mayor Roth, thanks for joining us once again. Good morning.
Good morning.
So your 9th town hall is going to be held tonight, 5 p.m., Billy Canoy Park. What can residents expect to hear?
Well, we usually start these meetings off talking about what each department is doing, and then we take questions from the community. And, we've been showing, what we've been seeing is that we really have been making a difference. We have been addressing the issues that are most important, I think, to our community members. And we've been listening to some of the complaints that, communities have as well. And so we've been trying to work on those. But all in all, it's showing that, the things that we've been focused on is really what the community cares about.
Speaking of complaints and issues, you've been having this town hall series in different parts of the island. What's been the consensus so far? Which issue or topic?
Oh boy, there's been a bunch of issues. Housing is probably the biggest one. We've been really working on that. What's going on in our parks and fixing up our parks, which really need a lot of infrastructure. That's been coming up. And probably the strangest of all of them is pickleball.
Pickleball.
Pickleball. Oh yeah, pickleball is very popular on the Big Island, and we're trying to keep up with everybody who's trying to play. But, as far as the housing, we've been really making a lot of strides in housing. We looked at our affordable housing pipeline when we came in, and there was about 1,200 units in that pipeline. Now we're over 6,500, I believe. And as far as our parks, we've gone from about $425,000 a year for 302 parks to over $4 million. And we have a lot of other monies that are going into some bigger projects. So a lot of things happening there. And, we're doing a lot of work on our parks as well.
Now, another issue that appears to be improving is the wait time for building permits on the island. Can you remind us what you did and how much those wait times have improved?
Sure. When we came in, it was probably around 200 days to get a permit through if there was no corrections needed. We brought in a consultant. He gave us a whole bunch of different ideas. The team at building got together, and that's down to now about 30 days. So from about 200 days to about 30 days to get it through the building department, if you don't need to make any changes. So we're still not really where we want to be. We want to get better, but we're pretty glad that we're moving that way.
But from 200 days to 30 days, that is a huge improvement, Mayor. Congratulations there. I wanted to ask you also about the Recovery Grant Program for those affected by Kilauea's eruption in 2018. Can you talk more about that?
Sure. In 2018, of course, we had all the houses that got lost during the Kilauea eruption. We obtained a HUD grant to buy back properties. To this point, I believe we've purchased over 275 properties, and that's in the first phase. We're just about to finish up the first phase and get into the next phase. We spent probably over $50 million of HUD funding to do this. Interesting, we've also heard from FEMA that, there's been other buyout programs, but we're way ahead of the curve as far as where we're at right now. So we feel pretty good about that.
All right, and if you'd like to hear more about what lawmakers are doing, what the mayor's doing, or if you have a question or concern for the mayor, again, his town hall is tonight, 5 p.m., Billy Canoy Park in Pahoa. Mayor Roth, as always, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Have a great day on purpose.
You too. Thank you so much. I like that. Have a great day on purpose.